Hello, Dr. Su. This is Binusri Adalam. Today, I'm going to present you my project on travel management application. I have created the CNF grammar, written the sentences, and converted it to CNF form, and also I performed the logical design. I drew the CKY tables and have uploaded it in the Word document. Now let's see the physical design of my project. So this is the code. The code here basically is, this represents the parent, that is the non-terminal on the left-hand side, and child 1 and child 2 represent the ones on the right-hand side. Either both of these are non-terminals, or either one of this can be terminal and the other one is none. This code here is used, this is for parsing the given sentence in CNF grammar. And then the code here, it reads the CFG from the given file and then converts it into CNF form. And the actual parsing according to CKY algorithm is done here. And then to make the project more interesting, I have also written the logic for visualizing the parse tree, and this is the one. So now let's see by running the sentences. These are the sentences I have written. So now let's run the first sentence, the grammar. This is the input file. So here I'm giving my first sentence, saving it, and then now let's run it in the terminal. This is the path. So now you can see that the given sentence is accepted by the grammar and it is printed yes. And here you can see the possibilities of generating the sentences. There are 3 possible ways to generate this sentence, and it is shown here. And this is the parse tree. Number 1, 2, and 3. So now let's see the second sentence. This is my second sentence. Now I'm copying this in the input file, saving it, and now let's run it in the terminal. Now this is the parse tree, and this is also accepted by the grammar, and hence it is printed here as this. Now let's see the third sentence. This is the third sentence, and I'm copying this in the input file, saving it. Let me run this. So this is also generating the parse tree, and it is accepted by the grammar, and hence it is printed yes. And this is the only possible way of generating the the sentence. Now going to the next sentence. Putting it in the input file, saving it, and running this. It's generating the parse tree 2 and 3. So there are 3 possible ways of deriving the sentence, and these are the 3 ways. Here is the statement showing it's valid. Now, next sentence. Now running this one, and it's also valid, and hence this is the only possible way of generating the sentence. There is only one possible way. Now next sentence for this one. I'm saving this and running again. And this is also generating the parse tree, and then showing S, this valid sentence, and this is the only possible way of generating it. Coming to the next sentence. Let's run this again. This is the parse tree, and there is only one possibility of generating it, and this is the one. Next, let's see the next sentence. Running this. This is also a valid sentence. This is the parse tree, and here you can see the statement saying it's a valid sentence. Output. Now going to the next sentence. Running this is the parse tree generated. 1, 2, 3. We have 3 parse trees, so there are 3 possible ways of generating this sentence. These are the 3 possible ways. Next, let's see the next sentence. Saving this. Let's run it. This is also a valid sentence. This is the parse tree, and here you can see the output. And going to the next sentence. This is all. This is the pass tree, and this is also a valid sentence. So this is the output, and this is the only possible way of generating the sentence from the given grammar. And coming to the next sentence, we have the sentence include the cry, and let me run this. I'm saving it in the input file and running it in the terminal. This is the parse tree, and we have the only one possible way for generating that sentence. Next, coming to the next sentence, show the flight status. So copying this in the input file and saving it. Next, let's run it in the terminal. Running this in the terminal, and this is the parse tree, and you can see the output here. It's a valid sentence. Then coming to the next sentence, include me on the flight. Copying this into the input file again, and let's run it in the terminal now. This is a valid sentence again. 1, 2. So we have two possible ways of generating the sentence, and these are the two possible ways. Then let's see the next sentence. The next sentence, we save it in the input file. Then let's run it in the terminal now. This is the parse tree, and here you can see the output that it's a valid sentence. Next, let's see the next sentence. With this sentence, we have completed the valid sentences, and as seen, all these are valid and accepted by the given grammar. So now let's see the invalid sentences. This is the first invalid sentence. Copying this into input file. Let me save this, and let's now run it in the terminal. Now you can see that this is an invalid sentence, and hence the output is the same. Now let's see the next sentence. We copy this and paste it in the input file. Done. Let's run it again. Okay, this is the output. So it's an invalid sentence. Then the last sentence, coming to the last sentence, we have like from Houston. And let me copy this in the input file, save it. And now let's run it in the terminal. So this is also invalid sentence. So we can see the output here, but it's invalid. So this is my project on travel management application. Hope you liked it, Dr. Su. Thank you and have a nice day.